Hello everyone. So today's class is how to find the square roots. So this is the table. Okay, so within some second, within 1 or 2 seconds or within 3-4 seconds, you will get the squares, how to find the square roots. Okay, so this is the table. So here numbers means I have written 1 to 10 squares as well as square of that numbers. So it is 1 square is 1, 2 square is 4, 3 square is 9. So like that up to 10 I have written, plus unit digit of a square, unit digits of a square, right hand side first digit. So it is 1 unit digit is 1, 4 unit digit is 4, 9 unit digit is 9, 16 unit digit place is 6, 25 unit digit place is 5. So which is the right hand side last digit. Okay, so from this we will solve it, how to find the square roots. Okay, so for example, square root of 1024, square root of 1024. So here square meaning is what? Power is 2. So power, whenever power is 2, so always you have to consider last 2 digit. So last 2 digit in this, which is the units place? 4. Here units place is 4. Here you have to check it, unit digits column. Which square is ending with 4? One is 2 square, one more is 8 square. One is 2 square or 8 square. Okay. So next process, next step. So left out is 10, and this 10 is, always you have to check it in squares column. This 10 is in between which square? It is in between 9 and 16. So this 10 is in between 9 and 16. So 9 and 16 means 9 value is 3 square and 16 value is 4 square. So 3 as well as 4. So now we have to multiply these two, and this value always you have to consider constant. So I am just writing the step by step. So once you understand, you can write it directly. So this 12 is constant, and compared to 12, this 10 is less. So less means you have to choose the lesser one. And always you have to write the here which is the smaller one. So here 32 square. So 1024 answer is 32 square. Okay, so I'll go through one more example. Second example, if I'm talking about square root of 2601. So now, so finding the square roots. So square meaning itself is power is 2. So always you have to consider last 2 digit. So last 2 digit. So in this 1 is the units place. So you have to check it in unit digit column. Which square is ending with 1? So that is 1 square is 1 as well as 9 square is 1. So we have a 2 option. Either it can be 1 square or it can be 9 square. Right. So left out part is 26. So 26 is in between which square? So it is in between 25 and 36. 26 is in between 25 and 36. So here 25 meaning is what? 5 square. 36 meaning is what? 6 square. So means the meaning is what? It is in between 5 and 6 square. 5 as well as 6 square. So these two always you have to multiply, and this is called as constant. So compare to 30, 26 is less. So you have to choose the lesser one. So it is, your answer is what? 51 square. Your answer is 51 square, and here always you have to write it which is the smaller in these two. So it is 51 square. Okay, right. We will go through one more example. So one more example. Square root of you can go through like 9216 is 9216. 9216. So now just here, the first part is square root. We are finding the square root. So square meaning is power is 2. So always you have to consider last 2 digit and remaining 2 digit it is separately. So in these last 2 digit, which is the units place? So units place is 6. So you have to check it in units place column. Which square is ending with 6? So one is 4 square is 6 and one more is 6 square is 6. So one is 4 square is 6, one more is 6 square is 6. Correct? So now leftward part is 92. Leftward part is 92 and this 92 is in between which square? You have to check it in the square column. So it is 92 is in between 9 as well as 10 square. It is in between 81 and 100. So it is 9 as well as 10. In between 9 and 10. So 9 and 10. So why we are multiplying these two? This is most of the students who are having the doubts. So why we are multiplying means, so our doubt is whether this answer is 94 square or whether our answer is 96 square. So that's why we are multiplying the next number. So 9 into 10, 90. This value is always constant. And compared to 90, so 92 is more. So more means you have to choose the more one, bigger one. So that is 96 square. So our answer is how much? 96 square. Okay. So we'll go through one like more than 100 squares also. So one more example I am taking. If I am talking about 10864, 108, not 108, 111,664, 11,664. So I have told you already, the first part is square root. Square root meaning is power is 2, last 2 digits you have to consider. So one more part is, that is 116, that is a separate part. The first part is always you have to check it, units place. In this units place is what? 4. So which square is ending with 4? So units place digit column you have to check it. Which square is ending with 4? One is 2 square and one more is 8 square. So one is 2 square, one more is 8 square. This is 2 or 8. So next one. Leftward part is 116. 116 you have to check it. So 116 is in between which squares? So that is you have to consider. In squares column you can check it. So it is 116 is more than 100. So more than 100 means, so this is in between, lying between. So 10 square as well as 11 square, because 10 square value is 100 and 11 square value is 121. So it is 116 is in between 10 square and 11 square. So we have to multiply with these two. And why we have multiplied? So reason is because we are having the doubt, means confusion, whether our answer is 102 square or whether our answer is 108 square. So that's why we are multiplying. So 10 into 11, so this will be 110 and this is always constant. This is always constant. Compared to 110, this 116 is bigger one. So compared to 110, 116 is bigger one means you have to choose the always bigger number, that is 8. So this total answer is how much? 108 square. 108 square. Okay. So one more example. Square root of 23716. Square root of 23716. So method is same for all the numbers. So you can solve it any square roots in within 1 or 2 seconds. You just understand the method. But so this is only related to perfect square. Imperfect square also we will teach. So first we will go through the perfect square. So now our procedure is square root. So meaning is last 2 digit you have to consider first, because square power is how much? 2 and left root is 237. This is the one more part. So now 16 in this, what is the units place? So units place is 6. Units place is 6. So which square is ending with 6? So that is, you just go through the unit digit column. So 6, 4 square is 6 and one more is 6 square is 6. So means either it is 4 square or 6 square, right? Now leftward part is 237. So 237 is lying between which squares? So now 14 square is 196, 15 square is 225 and 16 square is 256. So 237 is in between 15 square, that is 225, and 16 square, that is 256. So means it is in between 15 and 16. So I have told you, so these two we have to multiply, and why we are multiplying, that is already I have told you, because we are having the doubt our answer whether it is 154 square or whether it is 156 square. So that's why we are multiplying. So 16 into 15, 16 tens are 160, 16 fives are 80. So total will be how much? 240. So this is always constant. And compared to 240, 237 is less. Compared to 240, 237 is less. So that's why we have to choose a smaller number, that is 154 square. Okay. So this square root of 23,716 is 154 square. Okay. Next, one more example. Square root of 6724. Square root of 6724. So square root means power is 2. So last 2 digit you have to consider, and left root is whatever it is. If it is a 2 digit or 3 digit or 4 digit, that is not a problem. So now, so in this part, the last column is unit digit of a square. So here you have to check it, which is the unit digit of a 24. So it is 4, and which square is ending with 4? That is 2 square is ending with 4, as well as, so it is 8 square is ending with 4. So you can easily remember, it is not difficult for you. So one is 2 square and one more is 8 square. Now left out part, that is 67. 67 is in between. 67 is in between which square? So you have to check it in this column, squares column. 67 is in between which square? So that is 8 square is 64 and 9 square is 81. So that's why 67 is in between 8 as well as 9. 8 into 9 we will multiply, and this number is always constant. And compared to 72, 67 is less. So that's why you have to choose the lesser number. 82 square. 82 squares. Square root of 6724 is 82 square. Okay. So one more point you have to remember. Unit digits are always repeated from cycle is, means cycle is 10. Means 1 to 10 what are the units place is coming. From again 11 to 20 is also same units place. 21 to 30 same units place. So there is no changes in that. So because 11 square is 121, units place is 1, and 12 square is 144, units place is 4. 13 square is 169, units place is 9. 14 square is 196, unit place is 6. So means our cycle is 10. Cycle is 10 means after every 10 numbers the units place will be as it is. Again it will start from 1496569410. So like that. Okay, so I'll give the homework, so you can solve it. So here there is a one note you have to consider. This is one note, very important. Which number is ending with 2, 3, 7 and 8? That number is not a perfect square. Okay, so means for example, if someone is asking you what is the square root of 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 9, 4, 8. If someone is asking, then you have to tell directly this number is not a perfect square, because you just check it in unit digit column. There is no 2, there is no 3, there is no 7 and there is no 8. So that's why it is not a perfect square. It is not a perfect square. Not a perfect square. And in this there is a one more square root of 1296. 1296. Square root of 1296 is 36 square. It is 36 square. This is the exceptional case. Exceptional case. Because square root of 1296, you cannot solve it in this method or any other method also. You just check it once. So you have to remember square root of 36 means square root of 1296 what? 36 square. Okay, so this is the exceptional case, and I hope everybody understand this class, and I'll give 10 questions homework, so you can solve it. If you have any doubts, you can comment it. So in next class we'll discuss about that.